everybody. I am Kid Cadet, and I'm joined by the one and only Jim Kennedy. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm amazing. You were so funny tonight. This is great.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. No, I appreciate you. You really you held it down tonight. Tonight was a bit of an experience, I would say. We had Meatball Gate in the house, so that was probably the first time. What was that? The first time someone tried to actively feed you during a show?
I think so. I've had people offer me drinks, give me drinks, offer me drugs, but she put the meatball on the plate and slid it over to me like I was some kind of feral animal. Mm-hmm. And I just, it's like, I'm tired. I've been 6 weeks on the road, doing cons in between.
Yeah.
And I was annoyed, but I had to keep playing with them because I don't want to ruin them, but people just don't know how to act. This is very normal. That's a very common occurrence. Not the food part, but people, it gets tiring. Not heckling, it's just thinking they're funny and they're smart. And it's like, you're not that interesting. I mean, you're a nice person, but it's like, come on.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. But like, it's arrogance, you know? Like, I don't go up to people at the fucking Subway and show them how to make a sandwich. You know, it's not my specialty.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Would you say, like, this area, or what state would you say has the most interesting fans?
It's everywhere. Everywhere is wildly aggressive. People are now more entitled than ever. No offense.
I'm not offended.
It's usually blonde women. Mm-hmm. Not offense, but I know you're chill. Karens and young Karens in training, Becky's, they get a couple of those White Claws, and things get wild. But, you know, social media, people want to have a good time, so it's I would never... Although on my social media now you'll see that there's a video of somebody being kicked out, but I didn't really kick her out. The audience voted for her to be kicked out. She was too much, but I never really kick anybody out because I feel so bad. People want to have a good time. It's a wild time in the world. So I want people to have a good time.
For sure. I did like the fact that you left it to the audience. You gave us the vote on how we felt about the meatball table.
Yeah, you guys.
Didn't like them.
Yeah, you guys would have got rid of them.
Yeah.
But they didn't realize that. The guy was kind of getting annoyed. He was like, well, you know what's annoying is when like the lady, she's like, I don't care. She was acting really deep inside. It was hurting her feelings.
Yeah.
People just can't be vulnerable. You gotta be vulnerable.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you being vulnerable right now. I feel like we're having a moment. So obviously you're currently on the road. Right now we're in Port Charlotte. What, besides the obvious, is something that you always like to have with you on the road that maybe we wouldn't know?
I mean, protection. To be real with you, I mean, like I got Big Mike over there. He really locks it down for me. You know, he makes sure no weirdos come up. He's great on stage. Helps with the merch. Somebody that helps me. You know, I got a couple people like him, and it's important. You know, and then as long as everybody has a good time. Like tonight, some lady was like a little aggressive in the merch line. I'm like tired. She kind of like walloped me in a weird way. Please don't do that. But I know people are crazy.
Yeah.
They just think they're not a human, and it's 2023. It's wild, but you know, everybody who says shit, I could say so much shit. That's why I start wearing a camera so people can see all the shit I say.
Yeah. But thank God you have a big.
And I'm not on drugs, by the way. And I'm tired. People are gonna say this. I'm fucking tired. Okay, this is 6 shows, 5 sold out. So anyone who says that, you know, make sure you have a fucking real account and not an egg emoji. I'm not mad right now because people say this shit because it's like 12:30 at night. Mm-hmm. I did tons of shows, took tons of planes.
Yeah.
And people are like, he's on drugs. I'm like,
right. That's fair.
I'm heated.
You're heated. Okay, so just to pivot ever so slightly, I had a couple friends of mine in a band called Voices, and they were on your TV show when you joined their boy band. Yeah.
Sinatra's in the house.
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
How old are you?
How old am I currently?
You were like 8 when that came out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure, I was 8. Yeah.
I wouldn't think you were 30 yet. So if you are.
That's so sweet. I'm 37. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
So you're about 17.
Yeah.
Are you their age group or are they older than you?
No, I'm their age group. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That was one of my best pranks.
It was my favorite.
Voices.
Yeah.
So that's your guys, your friends?
Yeah, so my buddy Vinny Vendito, if you remember Vinny.
Vinny Vendots.
And his mom, Marion. May she rest. She's such a wonderful, lovely woman. He's still in the music game. He's still doing his thing. So if you're ever looking to, get back in a boy band, maybe, do some music, Vinny's your guy.
Hey, Vinny Vendots. Where's he at? O-Town?
Oh my gosh, O-Town.
Wait, is he in Orlando?
No, he's in Miami.
Oh, Miami.
South Florida, yeah.
All right, maybe I'll see him at Live.
Yeah. Oh.
Do some biz.
Oh my, have you been to Live is like next level.
Next level, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little too tired to do that right now.
Yeah, not right now. Like maybe next time.
Yeah.
So I guess since we are talking boy bands, were you more of like a Backstreet Boys or NSYNCer?
I'm a heterosexual, so I really wasn't following boy bands when I was in my late 20s.
Okay.
I was too busy acting, but
Yeah, that's fair
that
enough.
answer gonna get me in trouble. No, but
You're good.
I'm not. I wasn't a young blonde teenager.
Okay.
But I do rock with both.
Okay.
Some real good bops there.
The bops.
The bops. In fact, when I was announcing my show, the Jimmy Cannon Experiment, New Year's 2021 MTV, I'm gonna say I'll probably roll with NSYNC a little more, even though Backstreet's got a ton of hits.
Yeah.
So does NSYNC, because that video.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was Strings
Everybody.
Attached,
Oh, No Strings Attached. Yeah.
Dropped.
What was that? Yeah.
and the same night that I previewed my show.
So it's sentimental.
Yeah.
Kinda,
I want to even say that I introduced the video on MTV, but maybe not. I don't know. But that was, yeah.
I like how you do that dance. You'd fit right in with them too.
Yeah. They're good. I love them all. Love the NSYNC. Love the Backstreet Boys.
Fair enough. So okay, so maybe that necessarily wasn't your era of the boy band thing, but what would you say would be the most interesting artist or band that you have on your Spotify playlist?
I mean, no offense, it's that's a lot of, I don't have time to curate a list or any of that stuff. My life is insane. So the most thing I listen to is Joe Rogan.
Okay.
I love Joe. I think he is a purveyor of truth, and he's always pushing the envelope and got so many interesting guests and things to say. So, I would say that's my most Spotify play.
Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair enough. So if Joe
The
Rogan,
rap of Joe Rogan.
if Joe Rogan put you in a fear factor situation, would you be more afraid to have to eat a bug or jump out of a plane?
Ooh. I jumped out of planes. I swear I would never do it again. That was the scariest thing.
Good for you though. That's pretty great.
If I could eat a bug, I've also eaten bugs, but they were gourmet.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably rather eat a dead bug with a little chocolate on it.
Yum.
Just get done with it. I don't like jumping out of planes.
Okay.
But, the type of bug.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, before we let you go, because you did mention this is late, you've had a long weekend.
Let's talk a little bit. Yeah.
What do you like to do to decompress? Anything special after a show or after a long weekend?
It's crazy. I was telling Mike, I'm just so dead tired. I have to go to Philly next week, and then after that, I'm going to San Antonio, and then I'll have a little bit more time because I'll be in LA doing a couple shows in San Diego, so I won't be so bad. But it's just I was so tired today. I don't know. You couldn't tell, could you?
No. Oh my God, no.
That's good because I had to go through it. He's tired too. I have to sleep. Sleep, and then hopefully get my energy back, and then I just like to stretch and do a lot of stretching, and slowly getting back into yoga. And,
Namaste.
yeah, I mean, I haven't drank in a while. It's just even if I had 2 drinks, it just knocked me on my ass. So I've been so busy, and fortunately, and I'm just riding it out, and then I'm going to take a break. I'm kind of tired. But after the pandemic, we all just went.
Yeah.
Everybody, I don't know when you started, but for us, it was really January. I started May of 2021, but really January 2022, I just started working.
Yeah.
And, September 2021. So I've been gone for almost 2 years.
you deserve a nap.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And you know, the con circuit has been a blessing beyond.
Insane.
And it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy for everybody, but I want to say, Scream Group, we're having this wild rock star-ish run. It's incredible.
I'm so happy to see it.
It's beautiful. And we've gotten closer. We all have a group text thread, and you know, we eat when we can, and it's just beautiful. Like, you know, seeing Skeet and Matt and Nev and David when we see him, you know, it's nice, and you feel the community, and you feel it. Like, I feel it. Like, I get to know people like you, and my buddy Alex Labia, you know.
What's his name?
Labia. I know it sounds like that, but it is. Yeah, he's a big YouTuber.
Okay.
You know him.
Yeah. Okay.
But different people that just come to cons, and like, you guys are the ecosystem, and you know, Emerald City. I don't know if you saw that. Was
Emerald
nuts.
City is insane.
It was insane. It was like 3,000 people on our Q&A. So it's wild. It's a beautiful time. Pop culture is being consumed more than ever. People, your generation respects it. And you know, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, even though I was joking, but they are like your generation's like Sinatra, and like, it's like, these are classics now, and they come on, I bop to them too. So this is a wide Scream is a part of that, and Romeo Juliet. So I'm just lucky.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously we know you're working. We know that you're going to the convention as a guest for people to meet you. But let's say, Jamie, you have a weekend off. You're able to get to a convention, and you can cosplay. What are you dressing up like?
I definitely, if I could cosplay, I would definitely wear a mask. No one knows it's me.
But like the mask?
Ooh. I could be the mask.
Yeah.
Or actually the sun.
Mask.
Or I could be a Ghostface, even though I'm not.
Right.
But I'm near Ghostface. Or I'm going to keep it in my world. I could probably cosplay from Romeo and Juliet. See if somebody might recognize me. Or if I was going to cosplay for something else, I'd probably just maybe go with Barney, you know, something where I just covered up, you know, Hamburglar, Grimace, remember Grimace?
I'd love, okay.
Grimace, it's a hot suit though, it's hot.
Okay, do you know what Grimace is supposed to be? Like, do you know what Grimace is?
I hear him,
what?
Up the.
I don't know if he is.
That'd be weird.
He's a taste bud.
That's brilliant. I
didn't come up with it, but yeah.
Grimace, you know Grimace is?
Grimace was gonna be a purple one.
How old? You're 37?
Yeah.
Let's say 30 years. Grimace was big in the 80s. Before you were born. It's crazy, you know, Grimace.
Why would I not know Grimace is like so over right now?
Ronald McDonald, you know, the Fry Guys.
I feel like I should.
The Fry Guys, it's all a group. Because McDonald's were like little play places.
Yeah.
We could play there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if your generation had that. So
we did.
I'm respecting that you love Grimace.
I
think you're more of a Sonic head.
He's like Sonic.
Burger.
Oh, Burger. I was like, the hedgehog, he's all right. But yeah, Sonic the Burger. I was just always afraid of the ball pit. You never really know like what's going on.
There.
Yeah, so we're in agreement on that. Well, I appreciate your time. You're such a joy.
Thank you.
Thank you so
sweet.
much.
I
Thank you.
you.
And thank you for saying that I look like I'm like in my early 30s.
Yeah, late 20s.
Thank you. Oh my God. I appreciate you.
Kids Cadet.
Yes, Jamie Kennedy, everybody. Thank you so much.
Jamie Kennedy, blast off with Kids Cadet.
Whoop, whoop.